Hola, hola, mi gente from YouTube. Welcome back to Moms to Create channel. Bienvenidas. And like always, guys, thank you so much for the love and the support. And this video is to share with you a project that I was working. It's a little bit late, but I don't think, never is too late. You guys know how much I love Halloween. I love Halloween projects. And I guess I was caught up with this project because I started all the way to the end, and I didn't know how it was gonna come out because this is something that I have never done before. And yes, guys, this is something that I say in my YouTube journey that I would never do. But I guess you can never say never, never do. But it was a junk journal, but not a junk journal. I made a journal, and most of you guys know that I used to love making planners and things like that. That's how I started. I love my planners and things like that. I have never came in YouTube and made a planner videos. It was more in Facebook. I haven't been in Facebook for many years since I started YouTube. My YouTube journey has been more like a 3D projects, cards, anything that has to do with paper, with that doesn't have to do with planners and things like that. But nonetheless, this project was really inspired, and it was more because my friend here in YouTube, Mandali Cards and More, um, she insisted that I should try it. So I was like, okay. And thank you, Dahlia, because now you open my eyes to a lot of other things. Because when I used to talk about junk journals, for me, it was like my brain couldn't understood the terms. But Mandali Carson Moore here on YouTube, guys, she is an amazing person, and she inspired me so much, guys. So I'm gonna be linking down below her YouTube channel. Go and check her out because this is something that she loved doing, where she loved everything. Um, but for me, it's something new, and it was kind of like, ugh, like how I go around it, because I keep like my mind keep going back to planner. But she also supplied me with most of the things that I use, guys, like the paper. She dyed her paper. I haven't dyed paper, guys. Most of the supplies it was gifted me from her. So I will point out everything that she gifted me. It was like a more like a starter kit. And I turned it into Halloween. So guys, yes, my first journal, like a junk, but not junk, but journal. And I'm gonna be calling this one the Undertaker because it's Halloween still. Not Halloween, but it's dark. It's the dark side. So let me show you my journal, my first journal, like in that. I don't know how to say it, guys. I'm so excited, and I want you guys to go through it with me. So it's this one right here. It's this cutie right here. It has a lot of my work, like the way I work for Halloween. And I'm sorry for the shadows, guys, because I don't know. It's getting like really, my windows are closed, everything are closed, and I changed the light from the ceiling and it's not working. So hopefully you guys bear with me because I'm so excited, guys. And yes, guys, it looks like this in the top, in the front, just like this, and it has so much detail. This is the spine. This is the spine, guys, and this is the back. And this is how I look from the side. This is the top and this is the bottom. And yes, guys, I have never had done like the sewing, like, you know, like the spine like this. I used to do my planners a different way. This is my first time trying to do this type of binding. That's how you guys call it, binding. And I'm sorry, guys, I still feel sick a little bit, but I couldn't hold it no more because it's past like October. But regardless, this is something new to me, and thank you to, again, Mandali Carson Moore. She was so excited for me, and she was excited for me to try something new. So thank you, Dahlia. The cover, it has this change up. This change was a gold change that I ink with the alcohol inks to make it look black. And guy, by the way, if you hear my son laughing, screaming, he's playing with his game and it's nothing I could do. Just bear with me. Also my door, that's my door, so bear with me. So what I did is I put this long chain. That's the closure. But for the cover, the first thing is that this journal measure, let me see if I could measure for you guys. Let me give you the real measurements. And it's 6.5 by 9.5. 6.5 by 9.5. And then the spine is 2.5, I believe. Yeah, 2.5 is spine. The spine is 2.5. And what I did, guys, I started like I was doing a normal book, one of those books that I make, albums, books, whatever. That's how I started. I covered the cardstock with no cardstock. I have this let me see if I could show you. And I apologize, guys, this video is gonna be a little bit longer video because I'm excited and I want to show you everything that I use. So this is what I use to make my covers, and this was some binders that I have in the past, and I just broke them down to use this chipboard, and it's really thick. So, and that's what I did for the cover. After I did the chipboard, I cut it to the size that I wanted it. I covered the 3 pieces with this this is canvas. This is real canvas paper, the one that comes for you to put in the wood. So I have some of that, and I covered the entire book journal, and then I painted it black. After I painted it black, of course, I went and I did what I do for all of my Halloween projects. I used the cheesecloth. I dyed it in black. You guys know the process if you have watched my old video, but I don't have old videos. But what I do is I mix black paint with Mod Podge, and then I put it in whatever place that I'm gonna put it, and then I use the heat tool, and it gives this thick texture, like really hard texture. And then I go over, when it's dry, I go over with my waxes. I use the green, the copper, the silver, and this is what I give this super cool texture to all of my projects. And it's nothing new, guys, but it's something that I love doing for my Halloween, or you know, my dark projects. I also cut from cardboard this piece right here, and this piece is like a it's a shape of a coffin. And then what I was trying to do is one of those like grungy, like old coffin, like with the wood and top. So what I did for the wood, I bought this at Dollar Tree, one of these plates, this wood signs. Well, it's not a sign because it doesn't have nothing on it. But this is a long piece, guys. I had never seen this at Dollar Tree. And this is almost 17 inches, like 18 inches wood plate. And I purchased this. I purchased two of them just for this project. So what I did is I cut it in pieces with my my box cutting knife. I cut it, and to give it the old wood look, what I did, I went in tapped with the knife, and I did all of this this rough, you know, like that. And also I use these two things here to give it the look. This shoe polish, I purchased this at my local discount store. And what I did, I went over first with the black and then with the brown and then again with the black until I got the color that I desire. And I love it, guys. I really, really do love it. And then to give it a look of the nails, I put this black flat back rhinestones. And then I did this, I have this piece and I add this 13 number from the Tim Holtz products. And then these hands I painted it black. These ones are from the Dollar Tree. And I have a couple of them from past years. And I add this too, like the skeleton is coming out of the coffin. That's how it was in my brain. I also add these critters, cockroaches that I have from Dollar Tree. And this was, I think, given to me by Mandali Cars more here, of course. And I use a couple of more of black cheesecloth, but this one I didn't add the glue, like that is more soft to the touch. So I added here and there, like it's coming out of the coffin. And right here you could find another critter, and right here too. And it looks like it's you know, like it goes to next, like how you say that, guys. I get so excited that I get like my words, they leave my brain. But it drapes like to the spine. And then right here for the spine, I add this beautiful charm dangle that I received a couple of years ago. And I believe this was gifted to me by let me see if I'm not confused, but if I'm not wrong, it was gifted to me by I cannot pronounce her name, but it was gifted to me by somebody here in YouTube. All I did, it was already made up like that. All I added extra, it was this film, this picture film that I had on my stash. And then to put it together, I add this brad from Tim Holtz that is the number 13. And that's what is hanging. It has like the spider. It has this that it says scary. And it had this key. So this was given to me, guys. And this is how I look on the front. And then for the closure, what I did, I used my, I believe it's called Bulldogs, don't quote me, but I used those Bulldog clips that I've been loving so much. And all I did is I add this black tassel and this part right here that it closed the whole thing up. And this is the other side, and I add this black bottle that I had on my stash. And then I add this hand, this silver metal hand also, and also this spider with the red body. And guys, I'm sorry, I apologize. Excuse my nails, my hands, they're all dried up. In winter, my skin get like really, doesn't matter how many times I put lotion, it gets really, really dry because of my thyroid problem. So excuse that. So this is how I look, guys. My journal, my first journal. When you open it, it has the first page that you see right here. I used this was one of the Tim Holtz frames, I believe, from the past couple of years, like 2 or 3 years. All I did, I add this ephemera, this skeleton in the inside, and of course I add how you call the plastic? I add this type of plastic. This is called I don't know how it's called, but it's this plastic right here. And all I did to the plastic to look like brownish, I use alcohol ink, black and brown, and it gives them that color. And right here is a packet. Guys, this is full of packets. And you see, I could add anything and it gives another look. So that's a packet right there, and all I did, I add brown cheesecloth and black cheesecloth right here. I sew in my sewing machine through all of the pages, everything that I could sew, I sew it for the book. And then this right here, this is the cover. So what I did to the cover, I extend the cover, and it opens like this for more sorry for that, guys. For more space, all I did, I add these two papers that I had on my stash for Halloween, and it's this black and like a whitish, I don't know, it's not white, but it's like a bone color striped paper from my papers, my Halloween papers. I saw through all of the papers, and then I left this part right here black with the canvas. And then right here in the cover also, it have this packet that I created using a tablecloth, and it has like a spider webs. And I also use a silver cardstock on the back. That's the cover. And then for the first page, and this is the Undertaker, guys. I call it Undertaker because the images and everything, they are super, to me, they are fabulous, super cute. And it's a book. Some of the pages are downloaded from Pinterest, but I purchased the book, and the book is let me show you. It's called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and it's a fabulous book, guys, for scary and Halloween projects. So most of the pictures is from the book, and this is what I did. I glued this paper, one of the pictures, the image, not pictures but images, and I'm sorry for the glare. This is one of the images. And all I did, I glue it to this jumbo cards that I have. And I went over with my music stamp, this music stamp. I went over, and I also did a lot of stamping. Guys, I went crazy with my Halloween stamps that I have in my stash. And I did a lot of ephemera. This one says Beware, specimen 2675. I also cut numbers in different type of papers, like you see. And this was the 3. It was just the leftovers from the number 3. So I decided to use everything. I also add this cheesecloth right there in the corner. And this is a packet. No, this is one. It's not a packet, but it's a flip. When you flip, it has a packet on the back, And this is what I added on the back. And you could see, guys, this is a Junebug cards that I had on my stash for many years. And I also add this, I did a lot of this, I don't know how it's called, but I have this die in my set, so I did a lot of the cutting of this. And then right here we have a packet, and I add a card that I have from Michaels from many years also. So this is a black packet, and I could write with white gel pen. And then right here I use I received a magazine from Mandalay Cards and More. Sorry, guys. I don't know where I put the magazine, but it's a super cool magazine. So this was the cover. All I did is I glue it together with a black cardstock, and then I was gonna glue it together, and then I decided to make a packet. I slit this like a going to the side like a pocket. And guys, look at how beautiful that page is. And all I did is I added a pocket right there. And then right here, this is one of the papers that I used. And this paper is from a paper that I bought at, how you call it, Dollar Tree. And it's called, let me see if I could find the paper, guys. Real quick, if I don't find it, you guys know what type of paper is. It's, you know, the ones that you put in the oven. So what I did is I added a picture in the front that I downloaded. And it's a packet right there. Let me use this. This is a packet. I believe it's a packet. It's a packet, guys. It's a packet right there. And I add like a little bit of ephemera that I created. This is another number 3 that I cut. Number 1 makes 13. You know, I did a lot of things like that. Oh, I forgot this packet, guys. This packet right here, this paper, this red paper, also given. Most of the papers that are dyed, it was given to me by Dahlia, guys. I got this spider web punch from Martha Stewart. That's the only punch that I have for Halloween. So I use it through the whole journal. And then I made it like 2 pockets with this beautiful, beautiful paper that Mandalay gave to me too. She already sewed the edges. And all I did is I put it there. And then I add another piece right here. It made it 2 pockets. And then I add this, all of this I added to make like a close, like a, you know, to make it look awesome. And then you could write right here on the back. This is the pocket, like I say. And then in the back is another picture of the ghost from the book. And all I did, since the paper is translucent, you could see a little bit and it looks spooky. I add this that it says warning that I did with my stamps. The only thing I did it was I stamped it, and then I went over with the embossing powder. You're going to see through the whole journal this type of, you know, cheesecloth. And then I use this washi tape that I had it on my stash for long time, guys. I haven't purchased nothing like a year already. So all I did a packet right there, and I add these cards that I had on my stash for a long time also. And then this brown paper I made it with this shoe polish liquid. I went over, and then I went in the edges with the black one, and then I did like a splatter, like a blood splatter. And then for the edges I used this red tool that I had it on my stash from Dollar Tree. It came out perfect for this book. And this is the back. I also use a lot of this paper, and I purchased this also from Dollar Tree. They have books for the kids when they start learning how to write. So I purchased, they only had the small one. I was looking for the big one, but I could only find the small one. Then this is coffee filters that I had on my stash to use with my embossing powders. And all I did is I went over with the same shoe polish, guys. Everything that you see brown, I did it with the shoe polish. And I add this spider web cupcakes liners that I purchased at Dollar Tree. Perfect for this. And then I add this bag that I had in my stash. And also this page is from Dahlia here on YouTube. And then all I did is I add more of the table runner in the edge. And oh my god, guys, I had so much fun. And then I add this black cardstock from my stash. And then this was given to me from Mandali Cards and More here on YouTube. And this is a music note that was white. And I did the same thing. I just went over with this shoe polish, and then with the black paint. And also for the edges, I add the same red, the red tool. And then this is my first signature. We're in the middle of it. And this is the papers, guys. And for this one right here, I add again one of these bookmarks or book page. And all I did is the same treatment for the edge. And then right here, I add all of these stamps that I did with my stamps, Halloween stamps. And then for this one, I add this, I tie around with this cord, black cord, this tiny stamp that I did right here. And also this is one packet right there. And then right here you see I have a spooky that I stamped also. And then another packet right there with this big card. And then we have the other side of the back, the other side of the coffee filter. And then we have the papers. Then we have this one. And to this one I added here this spider charm, web spider charm. And then we have the other side of the paper. And this is the paper that I use here, that I did all of this. You see? So this is the paper, this is the other half. And then for this paper right here, I did like this flap here, and I add all of this. This came with the three skull already like that. So all I did is I glued them here with a little bit of black cheesecloth to make it a spooky. And this is the cover of the first signature right here. And this is the end. I did another of the packets right here, you guys can see, with the jumbo card. And this is how this one look with the image. And then I add this pin that I have from Timholes, that it has like a skull, like a face, a skull. So I thought it would be great with this skull right here. And it has this thing that I cut out of the same paper that I was using to clean everything. It came out really black, so I cut it from that wiping. And then I did this collage right here, the 13 with the poison and everything. I sewed through the everything. And like I say, this is a packet. Then for my next signature, I used a brown bag. This is the signature for the middle, because I only did one. Okay, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 signatures, I believe, for 5. And this is just a brown bag that I just I fold in half, and I put this like purplish color cardstock that I had on my Halloween papers, and all I did this the slat for the card the tags that I created with the same images. And I also had this one in my stash. So, and then I add this image from the book and these little pieces of things that I had. And it has 3 packets there. Then it has a big packet right here. Then I add this piece of paper, and it has plenty of space to keep adding stuff. And then in the back I added these 2 images. Super cool to me. And then right here I add another of these pieces of paper, and all I did is I cut the end of the bag at the end to make extra pockets. And then in the back it has 1 slot for more storage, and I use another paper from my Halloween papers, and it has all of these quotes, crazy quotes and hands, and I think it goes great with the book, with the journal. And then this page right here, it has like a pack, you know, like a slot to add anything, and it's the same quotes that I use for the other one. And then right here I add this, I cut this how you call this again? I'm sorry guys. I add this oh Jesus, I'm trying to be fast because I don't want the video to get too long, but I also, you know, I'm trying to show you everything. So this is a coffin shape that I did with black cardstock, and it has 3 slots, like 1 here, 2 and 3. And I did also use the same images. I glued them to a black cardstock, and I sewed the edges. And then when you turn, you only see the green, because I was using green and black stitching. So I put it underneath, and you guys cannot see. So it's 2 papers glued together. So it's like that for more space. Then I add more of this awesome paper. And this doesn't belong there, guys. And then here I use this brown paper that Dalia gifted me, and I did this belly band with this also. She gifted me with this paper that she does. And then all I did, I add the spider web punch. I added in both of the ends, and then I did this closure like ephemera with this bird cage, the 31. It says fragile, handle with care, and this Ouija board blanket that I put right there. And I add this type of cards that I had it on my stash. So I have 2 of them right here. Super cute, right guys? And then right here is another packet. Right here is another packet with another one of these cards. And then right here for this side, all I did is I cut another paper and I rip it like this, and I went over with the true polish. That's why it's a little bit darker than the other one. And it's a packet. And then we have a blank page here, and then I add the red and white tool. And then this is the the other side of the music note with a splash of the red paint. And then we have again this paper and another of the black cardstock, treated at the end with this spider web. It's like a tool, but it was a table runner that I have been cutting. And then for this one, I add this voodoo doll charm that I had on my stash, and I added with these clips. And then for this page, all I did is I add, this page is beautiful, guys. This is the ones that Dalia does. And I add the trim at the top and the bottom. I'm sorry, I'm not in frame. At the top and at the bottom, I add the Martha Stewart spiderweb trim. And all I did, I add this cheesecloth in brown, and then this brown tag in big one and small one, and then in top I added this beware and 2 black flat back. And it's like a tuck. You could tuck anything, but I put this card right here. You guys can see. And then in the back I left the empty. And then to this page, all I did is I went again with this shoe polish. Is my friend, guys. The shoe polish now is my friend. If you haven't tried, go and check that out. Buy yourself one and try. And then I had this paper on my stash, and this paper is like brown background with a lot of butterflies and moles. I don't know how to call it, but then I sew it all the way around, and I add this black tool in the edges. And then in the center, I add this 31 sticker and this bat. And also right here at this end, I add this tool. And then this is the other side of the page. And then I'm going to try to give you, like, try to go faster. To this black one, I add the red tool. And then in the back, I did the same thing as the other one. And all I have to add is this cards right here. And then this black cardstock with the tool that it has the spider web. And then at this side, let me see if you guys are on frame. Yeah. And in this side, I use again one of these, I don't know how to call it real good, because you guys, this is my first journal. I guess everything has the proper name, but I don't know them yet. But this, like a belly band right here, I added right here. I dyed it first with the black, with the shoe polish. And then I add this 3D stickers that it has like a spider in the inside. Also this warning, like a sticker that I made using white embossing powder. And then I add this 31 with the 2 wings and a specimen 2675 that I did. I also add this, this is one of my jumbo cards that I tried to, I went over with napkins. You know those napkins for, because I purchased in the week, I always buy my kids at least once or twice like fast food, and the napkins they add in your purchase. This is what I use here with Mod Podge, and then I went over with the sewing machine, and I think it came out super cool. And this is what I add here in this page. It's a little bit tight, but it goes in. And then the paper, the music note, and then right here for this page, what I did a pocket with the red tool, a bigger pocket, and I add these two cards that I had in my stash. And then in the back, the same thing. And then this is another package that it looks the same as the other ones that you guys saw in the front. So, and it holds one of the cards from Michaels. And I add one of these pieces that I did. And then this is one of my favorite pages also. I made this packet using this picture from the book. All I did is I cut it to size. I added to a black cardstock. And then that black cardstock, I sewed the edges, the 3 edges right here. And then I made it as a packet. And all I did, I add this hand right here that it says beware, and the 31st with this cheesecloth also, and this thing right here. And then this is another packet. that I believe is from the other side. You guys could see. You could use it as a packet. And it has this awesome image that is this like a voodoo doll, since I use like a voodoo doll charms and things like that. So, and in the back it has this raven or crow image, and it's like a watercolor image. So all I did is I sew it to the paper. And then we have another image right here from the book that I did the same thing. I glue it in the black cardstock. Then I went over through the whole edge with the sewing machine, and I made it as a packet. And also has one of these tags right here, and also the edge is with the same spider web table runner. And then right here for this one, I went over with my stamp. I didn't want the stamp to look clear, so I was trying to do like a second or third stamping image. I don't know if that's the way it's called. And then right here I used another paper bag as a packet, and all I did, I sewed the bag first in the top and in the bottom, and I cut the edge for the one that it was closed to make it look as a packet. I add this image right here, super cool image. And this is a packet right here that I have another of the jumbo plain cards that I created, and two of these cards right here. And then it has this image of this house, this spooky house, and it's like you guys see like a fire, things like that. It's spooky. And then for this side I use again the same paper with the black spiders, and I did 2 packets, and I sew before I glue it, I sew on the bottom of the opening with the black thread, and it has 2 packets, you guys see. And then for this pocket, this one right here, I use this image, this crazy eyes image, and it has a pocket right here that you could use as a secret pocket, but it's also a pocket in the inside. And the last, guys, this is the last signature, and I was having too much fun, guys. And for this one, I use this red paper. Of course, most of the papers here used. It was gifted to me by Mandali Cards and More here. Thank you, Dahlia. The bags, I already had them. Most of the things I had them, but the paper she gifted me. For this paper, what I did, I left it like half, like a small part, half of it. And it looks like this on the back. I add like a big piece of the cheesecloth. And then I add this bag that I had on my stash, and it's a real thick one. I think this one came from the Martha store at one point. And I think I love it the way it came out. And then for this page right here, what I did is I purchased, you know, those rolls for the birthdays, things like that. And all I did is I went over with the sewing machine first with 2. I cut 2 pieces and I went in the middle, I sewed them, and then I went over with cheesecloth also, and then I sewed them in the page. And I also went with these scissors, with this Martha Stewart scissors that do the French, and I cut the ends in both sides. That's what I did for that page. And then you guys have seen this page before. Then I have this music note. It was on my stash. And I add a little piece of the red tool. And then for the back, I did this pocket, and it has a place to tuck things in. And then I did all of this ephemera right here. Well, not all of it, because one is and this packet right here was gifted to me by, of course, Mandali Cards and More. I'm planning to decorate this Tim Holtz packaging, so I'll put it right here. And then I did all of these stamps with my Halloween stamps. So I add them there, and they super cool, guys. Not because I did them, but I love them. So I add them, all of them in there. And then for this page, I did the same thing. I add a picture. I add this page. I saw it in top of the other page that it has the picture, that it has the image of the scarecrow, like a scary scarecrow. And what I did, I sew both of them together. And then I add this crow right here that it says creepy. And then this little piece that I did also with my stamp that it says poison. And then I went in the top with my red ink that is like dropping blood like that in the page. And you could see it right here on the back too. And then I have the other half of the back. You have this red page with the red treatment of the tool in the edge. For this page right here, guys, I was having a lot of fun. I haven't even finished because I need to make a tag for this. I want to make a tag that is going to have this. This is one of my stamps that I stamped, and then I went over with brown ink. And this one says fragile, handle with care. So I'm planning to do a tag for that one. Then right here, this packet right here, also, it was gifted to me. And then all I did, I add this black square or rectangle piece of paper in the packet. And then I add this other skull, animal skull that I did with my stamp. I add more of the cheesecloth, and also this a spider, like a seal that I have purchased back a couple of years. And then I add this that it says specimen 2575 and beware. And for the top pocket, all I did is I add this big skull, and this is how it looks, guys. I think it looks super cool. Then we have these two pages that I haven't put nothing in it. And then for this page right here, it's simple, but it has this number 1 and the 313, and this is how it looks. Also for this page, I add this bad charm that I had on my stash, and it's like a charm to the tool. And then I was stamping, guys, before I was doing my ephemera, because I didn't have Halloween ephemera. I was using all of my stamps to create ephemera. I was using this to clean the stamp. So I use it. I end up using it, and I don't know why I didn't show the other half. I don't remember showing you the other half. But I guess this is the first half. And it have like this syringe, this cat, bat, skulls, and all of that. And for this page right here, I use a piece of material, textile, that I had in my stash. And it's these trees, these spooky trees. So all I did is I added to this black cardstock, and it created a pocket. And then in the back, I did use another image, this creepy image with the, he to me is like a scarecrow with the crow in his hand. And it's a pocket in the side. And all I did to the image, I added to the black cardstock first. I went over with the sewing machine all around it. I add pieces of brown cheesecloth in the top and in the bottom. And then right here we have the center with this paper from Dollar Tree. And this is the other half of the black cardstock, that it has the black you know, material with the trees. And this is the other piece for the coffee filter. It has the hat, it has these bottles, this bird, the skulls. Then we have this brown page with the same spider web. And then right here I had these little envelopes in my stash, so I decided to add one right here as a packet, double packet, because it has this and I left it like that right there because it's more space for writing. And then right here, all I did is I made a black tag with the black cardstock, and I put it there. And then right here, this is one of my stamps that I fussy cut. I stamped a fussy cut and I made it as a top for this type of cards. And then right here we have this bag, this paperclip bag that is holding this tag that I created also with my stamps. And then we have this blank page that it has this another spider. This one is from Tim Holtz. This spider, metal spider charm. And then we have the same bag, like glittery bag. And then we have another page right here that is blank that I tried to do the same thing as the other one with the blood coming down. And then, let me see how long we have here. Wow, we're almost an hour, sorry guys. And then we have this image in the background. It's the scary moon and this little boy or girl holding like it's a balloon. And I love it, guys. And then I created this packet right here with the black tool again. And then we have the music note on the back. And we have this brown, the other brown side that I created. And then we have more of this French, like, that I created using, you know, those rolls that they sell in Dollar Tree for the party. And the last page is this one, guys. We made it to the end. If you made it to the end with me, thank you so much. For this page right here, I created like 3 pockets. And all I did is at the end, I bent a little bit more the paper. I went over through all of the edges. And I created this pocket right here with all the sticker that I had on my stash. And if you move it to the side, you could see like the bones of the bird. And this is something that I stamped with my stamps. And I put in top beware. And then this is another stamp that I created, like, you know, those mailing stamps with the eye. And I used a little piece of the spider web. And then I used a piece of the paper that it was left over from the front. And I add this specimen 2675 and poison, and then this part right here. And I love it, guys. I love it, love it, love it, this page. And then the back cover, I created the same thing as in the front. First, I add the silver cardstock, and then I add a piece of this tablecloth to a white cardstock, and I sew it. And then I add a packet, and then I add these 2 card, the card and the skull as ephemera. And yeah, guys, this is my first journal, and I love it, guys. I love it so much, and the way it closes is super simple. All I have to do is I add this clip right here that it has the black this black oh my god, anyway guys, you know, the black tassel. And then what I do is, right, this is the other clip that is gonna clip the book on place because it's chunky, guys. It's chunky and I love it. This is a little bit hard to open, but this is the way it goes. The change is by itself. After I add this right here, I add this, and the clip goes the other way around. Like that is easier. So I add this tassel, and then I add this. And what I did is the other side of the change, the end, I add the black bottle, and all I do is I add it right here to the corner of the coffin. And to close it, all I do is I add this right here to one of the chain, right? And then all I do to make it look more pretty, I go around it. And then I just try to go around the hand and let it hang in the hands, guys. Yeah, guys. So this was my first like journal. I did have a lot of fun, of course, because it was like Halloween project. And of course, I had Dalia here, Mandalay Cards and More. She was giving me a lot of ideas, so a lot of credit to Dalia. And thank you so much, guys, if you stuck with me for this whole video. Thank you so much. I have a lot of other projects that I want to bring to you guys. I was like a little bit sick. I couldn't bring it to you on time, but never is never too late, right? So I hope that you guys liked it, because this is something that I love, and I love the way it looks open. More than closed, I love it when it's open. Like, I love it, guys. I love it to leave it just like that with the change like this everywhere. I think it's beautiful. The pages, they came out beautiful, not because I did them, but I love them. So if you have any comments, any ideas, any tip, anything, leave it down in the bottom in the comments. I will love reading your comments. And stay tuned for more videos, guys. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye bye.